Well, hello everybody, it's Bella here from Rach and Bella Crafts, and I'm on my second day of the week for the 100 Days of Junk Journal Ideas, and we're doing week 14. So my day today is Tuesday. I've already done Sunday, and just so you know, in case it hasn't been noticed, my first journal is actually in my Ko-fi shop. So if you're interested, please pop on over to Bella's Crafty Studio Ko-fi shop. Now today is Bella's Crafty Studio on Tuesday. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to do my flip through, and then I shall do the giveaway, which I've got there ready. Okay, so this one, I need my ruler. Where did I put you? Over here. I hope you're all well. Thank you all for your lovely comments and for your encouragement. When you see this, I shall be on retreat at the farm, and we're all so excited. I'm doing this, all three of these are being done on the Thursday the week before. So if I'm in the same cardigan, yes I am, and I shall be doing all three today, so I can get the giveaways done. Right, so there's a lot of stitching on this one. Okay, so I may just decide to open it like so you get a better picture. All right, and it's got pamphlet stitch down there, and it's got lovely, it's like a patchwork I've done here. And this actually was a quilt piece, as you can see. When we were at the retreat in March, Rachel did a lovely workshop showing us how to do these lovely covers. All right, so that's what we use. We all use the, what have I done? Hang on a sec. Gotta be careful. Quilts, that's what I was going to try and say. Let me move that out the way. So it may be a bit bright in here today, but we shall see how it turns out after I've finished it. It's about 6 inches to the end of here, look, and it is, say, 16 centimeters. So we've got 25.5 centimeters by 10 inches, and it's not a great big gator mouth because I don't tend to do those, but I would say 2.5 there and 1.5 there. All right, so, and the other one will be the same because I've done 2 like this. So you will see the next one on Thursday. So I've got a lovely applique on here that I've managed to find in my stash, and some lovely lace, and there's lace all the way through. So let's get in. Let me just stand up and make sure, because the light is on. There we are. That'll be better, I think, if I move over just a smudge. Okay, so there's the first page, and I've got trim all the way down. That is glued down. I didn't make a pocket of that, but you could put lace on there if you wanted to. I was playing with the idea, and I thought, well, I'll leave it and I'll let you do a little bit if you do purchase it, because I always like to let you have some fun. That's one of the 100 days projects that I did with the buttons. And that's my stamp, which is here. Let me just show you. That's that. I'll try and do it like that. And Rachel has got these at the retreat. So there's the number in case you want it. All right. Made in China, eh? There we are. Okay, so that can go in there. And then that's just a book page. You can always add another piece onto there. I haven't made them too bulky because the cost of postage, nearly all my journals go to America, and I do feel so sorry that they have to pay so much postage. So what I tend to do, I leave a bit of room for you to add things rather than me bulk it up and it'll cost a fortune to post. That was one of my things that I did, one of my tags. These papers are absolutely stunning, aren't they? Do you know, it's so bright in here, I'm actually blinding myself. That was a lovely one. Got some nice lace on there. Isn't that gorgeous? Some old book pages. As I say, there's plenty of room for you to add things. That's gorgeous, isn't it? And there's a double tag there. There's a tag in there. And I put some lovely trim on there. Okay. And I put this little, these are the tucks that I made. You could still put, I can't use that because you'll see who's won, but I'll just use this. And you can get another little tuck in there. All right. And some beautiful lace on both sides there. So that's the first signature. And I forgot to say that there's, let me just check. I don't know what I've done with it now, the other one. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's 3 signatures in each one. And the first one I forgot to say. So yes, 3 signatures in each journal, and there are 3 journals altogether. Why is that sticking? It's fatal taking anything out, isn't it? I'm not sure why that's sticking, so I'm going to leave that there and I'll sort it out afterwards. I've just glued this in. You saw those on Sunday. There's another lovely tag, and that's a double tag as well. And they do come out. All right. So they're sweet. Let's hope this one goes back in. Yes, it does. Don't know what's wrong with the other one. And there's a tuck there if you want to add more things on there. Beautiful pages. And that flips over like that. And we've got some little coin envelopes that goes in there. That says satin, a little coin envelope that goes in there. All right, and there's a button. Make sure you can see that. Just, yes, little buttons on there with an eyelet. Okay, some tags. These are all these are out of the kit, whether they're in the add-ons or the actual. Just go over to Rachel Bellacraft's website, www.rachelbellacraft.com, and you will find these kits. They are absolutely stunning. She did a wonderful job, I have to say, on all of the kits that were presented for the 100 days, and there were 3, so she worked really hard. That's a cute little tuck there, and I absolutely love those. They're like little bookmarks, and I've got some lace on the bottom, lace on the edge in there. And that was the second signature. And my little flaps of material. Flips. They get stuck sometimes. Oh, there we go. So aren't they cute? They're so cute. They're all backed. And this tag, you saw me make this one, I think. And that's just a full page, that one. I've made that out of a page, a backing page. I like doing that. Lovely book page there. And some cute little pockets here. And another tuck there for another piece to go in. Another tag. Cute little tag in there. And this is all the ephemera. And that there is a stamp on some material. Okay. So we're in the middle now of the last signature, and this one is another flip. Let me just check you can see. Let me move you over just a fraction. There we are. So that's that, and it's got little envelopes in there and little envelopes in there, and that goes over there like that. And I've put material on that side. Isn't this material lovely? Forget where I got that. I love this tag. It's so gentle and so sweet. And that's some material on here that I have printed off onto fabric. Isn't that cute? There's another tuck there. I have actually put, and it's stuck. I'm not going to try and attempt to get that out. Shouldn't be stuck. I've obviously put that in there too soon. I'll get that out quietly. And then there's this one. Lovely tag I made there out of a full page. And there's another lovely envelope here. And what I've done here, just to make sure that stays in, I've actually glued the top half, because sometimes they flop about. So that will stay in there nicely. So don't try and lift that because you won't be able to. But that there just pops in there like so. And just make sure it tucks underneath. Okay, and that's that. Is she gorgeous? She's absolutely stunning, isn't she? So I'm really pleased with her. So there we are. So now we'll move on to the winner of the next giveaway. And I can't show you what it is because it's somebody else giving the giveaway. Now, the giveaway person that is donated this giveaway is Wendy at Little Ness Crafts, and she's donated a DigiKit. And the winner is Linda Sparks. Okay, there you go, Linda. So if you contact Wendy at Little Ness Crafts, you have won a DigiKit. So I'll just hold it up there. But I will put it in the description box, okay? So congratulations, Linda. And thank you all very much for watching, and thank you for your lovely comments. And I shall speak to you soon and tell you all about the retreat. So take care of yourselves while I'm away, and have fun. Bye for now.